What's up, good folk? Hope all are well, blessed, and amazing. I am Royal, your Royal Vibes, your intuitive guide, and welcome to the channel. I am trying to get used to this whole two camera thing, right? So I kind of messed up in a sense. And yeah, give me just a second. I want to start this camera that I not um, start. Give me just a second. All right. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Anywho's, yes, thank y'all for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody again is doing amazing. Walking into this hump day on tomorrow. Um, this message is for whomever passes by. Basically, yeah, spirit just, I guess, is such a what I want to say, a dire need for love, right? Love and not loving, a significant other type love, and that's cool too. That's a beautiful thing, of course, if you can actually find that, right? But I'm talking about loving your fellow man, brother, sister, your neighbor, kind of thing, and all the great things that come from it. All right, so anywho, welcome to the channel. I am Royal Vibes, your intuitive guide. If you like what you hear, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I don't really care about the liking thing. I'm sorry, the sharing thing. I love the liking thing. Like as much as you want. Um, the sharing thing, it's okay because it's an acquired taste, right? So you must discern who you pass people like me on to, because again, it's not for everyone. All right. Um, I'm very grateful to be here. Very grateful you all are here. Hope everybody in your life that you love and adore is, yeah, are doing amazingly well, considering times are weird and everything. I figure, we're gonna learn how to count our blessings a lot more, appreciate what it is that we have, so we can be blessed with more. Yeah, that's it. So this message is for us all. I told you I am not exempt. I am not exempt. All right. So I have the camera up here, and I also have the camera down here. And y'all bear with me as I attempt to work with two cameras tonight. Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna jump right on into the reading, y'all. I don't want to keep it too long. I think I have about 7 decks to pull from, and we're gonna get it done. Yes, yes, yes. Spirit says, if we lead with love, we can't lose. If we lead with love, we can't lose. And that love can be interchangeable. If you lead with truth, you can't lose. That's another. Or you lead with righteousness, you can't lose. Yeah. It's interchangeable. And righteousness, actually, that all of those things fall under righteousness. Love and truth. Right? So yeah, we're gonna jump right into the reading. Again, please like and subscribe. This is our channel. We want to grow the channel. And thank you to the 17 subscribers I have, y'all. I truly appreciate y'all's subscribing. I do. Anything to help the channel grow. That's what we're visualizing. We're seeing for this channel, right? All right, success and visualize. Ironically, it came out 79 might be significant to somebody, and that is the number 54. And I also have a little bit more lighting in here too, so let's see if that helps with my my visual. I'm noticing that I'm having to pull the cards a little further back than typically, but we're gonna get the job done. Eyes don't fail me now. So y'all know I take flipper outers, not faller outers, and these dumpers. All right, let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. All right, I'll take these. Go deeper. Kind of reminds me of Rafiki in the Lion King, the first Lion King, that is. I'm kind of biased to the second one. They should have just left well enough alone. I'll just say that. Yeah, I'm entitled to my opinion. All right, curiosity is the next card. Yeah, being inquisitive. That's a good thing. Depending on when it supersedes you, you know, minding other folks. You keep into your own business. You know, or you finding yourself in everybody else's mix, then that might be a problem. So be mindful of that. Timing. Ooh. Recycle. Okay, let's see where that's going. And then we have distractions here at the very bottom of the deck. Let's see where it's going. So I had what is that? Instrumentals playing in the background of one of the last videos I did. Why YouTube flagged me? They didn't flag me in a bad way, but they let me know, hey, we know you're playing Adele's instrumental. We're not gonna trip, but we know that's what you're doing, okay? Yeah. So they did a copyright thing on my thing. On my video. All right. Let's get it done. And we have distractions at the very bottom of the deck. If we lead with love, we have to keep that in the back of our mind. If we lead with love, we cannot lose. I like the way that sounds. And that's been like in a motto of mine for a very long time. And again, using love and righteousness and truth interchangeably. And I had to understand that just because I live in that manner, and most people aren't on that level. And when you do come around folks that are living like that, it's yeah, it's such a good feeling, because nobody's in competition. Everybody is growing and evolving to the point of it's a lot of reciprocity. You're bouncing off energy, beautiful energy, and it's an amazing thing. Like recycling that energy, it's an amazing thing. But yeah, because energy is not destroyed. It's especially when you are in a room full of people that are like-minded. You know what I mean? And anything other than that is definitely a distraction, right? So we have distraction here again. Number 56 may be significant to one of you lovely, lovely folks. Y'all know I'm going to keep playing with these cards, yo. I'm trying, because, look, I have a little, yeah, a little OCD. I do. I'm going to be honest. And I was trying to fix them, but whatever. Anywho, 56 distractions. It says, when you are trying to solve a problem, you will often be tested by distractions. Indeed. Boy, do I know that all too well. All too well. All right, we're gonna see where that fits in. Communication is underneath it, and that's number 31. The clarity, and I love that I have the camera up here too, so you all will be able to see. And I did show you here. You'll be able to see from that angle what's happening here. But the video, I just want you all to know too that I will be posting those things on my other platforms, which are my Instagram and my Facebook, where I am unable to go live at this time. So I am only able to upload videos, and that'll be my bread and butter for now, for at least those platforms. I'm able to do YouTube. I don't know what changed the little spectrum as to their guidelines or what it is that they were giving offering me. But yeah, I'm grateful. Yeah, very, very, very grateful. All right, so again, communication, it says the clarity, interactivity, and timing of communication is critical. Number 31. And we also have timing here. So that is definitely here for a reason. Cooperation. Your goal. This is deep. All right. So, because it's kind of like touching home with me already. If it, yeah, if it reveals itself a little bit more, I'll let you in on what's happening as to why it's touching home. All right. So, cooperation. This is. Let you all see. Let you see. Let you see. All right, it says your goal can benefit from your surrounding yourself with like-minded people. Then I just talk about the like-minded people and how it's amazing when you are around those types of people, opening yourself up to the ones that don't subject yourself to places that you shouldn't even be around. How they say it is a saying that don't go where you're tolerated, right? Don't just go. Don't be around folks that just tolerate you. You know, you ought to be around folks who are going to accelerate who you are or elevate who you are. You know what I mean? As you are doing the very same thing to them. And ultimately, and I love the fact that in the beginning that success came out here, which is um in the door shooting when I say um when we say spirit and I say that we win when we lead with love. Success. If you can see it for yourself, it could definitely happen. All right. Look, procrastination. And then you have distractions here too. That's deep. I'm gonna keep going. All right. Stop focusing on your problems and excuses. Take a small step and do something constructive. 7. All right. And that's focus on leading with love. And some folks are in limbo with that, right? You don't even feel like yourself because you're taking too much initiative to go outside of your way to be ugly to people. Again, let them be who they are and you have control over you. And yeah, we have to do better. Leading with love, leading by example. It's the ultimate goal. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Um, it's not happening that way, unfortunately, because everyone, yeah, have their own agendas and paths or what have you, but have chosen their own path, should I say, because we all have a path, and sometimes it's not the one that we choose that brings us to that road to success, right? Meaning that the one that we choose ultimately in the beginning for ourselves, what we think for ourselves, you know, just knowing that at some point in my life, what I thought for myself wasn't even good enough for God. You know what I mean? For the position that God has me in or wants me in. So, yeah, certain at a point you have to change your mind, so it may change your world. You know what I mean? So, look, change that insight. Look, change your mind, change your world. I wouldn't even read. I didn't even read that. I just looked at it just now. But yeah, see beyond appearances. See beyond what's happening. The bigger picture. Visualize it for yourself because it could happen, and spirit is actually saying it is yours if you want it. All all we need is a little bit of cooperation with, you know, you knowing that you are definitely worth everything that comes from um you putting forth the effort of showing and or again leading by example, leading with love, leading with righteousness, leading with truth. Mm. And crazy enough, everybody's not gonna be accepting of that truth, and you'll know who those folks are. And I mean, crazy enough, I love when that happens because people expose themselves. You know what I mean? People really expose themselves. You know exactly who they are because I feel like if I'm living in my truth and you are around me, um, you see me offering myself that truth. I need for you to do the same for me. You know what I mean? That's how you lead with love. That's how you lead with truth. I need honesty, even if it hurts, kind of honesty. You know what I mean? And it may hurt in the beginning, but ultimately you can appreciate it in the and in the end. You if you are one who's okay with the truth, because not everybody's okay with the truth. I get it. It's a hard pill to swallow. Some folks, yeah, aren't privy to accepting it. I get it. And we'll curve it. You heard me? We'll curve it. Sickness, boy. Anywho, it's the big thing. We got to do better. All right. So we have success here, and this is number 79. 79 might be significant to one of you um lovely folks. I was about to say famous folks. I don't know, somebody. I really was about to say famous. All right, so enjoying your life and the unfolding of your creative abilities as much as possible is the real success. Number 79. Sure thing. Imagine being lined up and, balanced and in a situation where that's all life brings is opportunities for success. Life just unfolding like a blooming magnolia tree, a flower, right? Number 79. 79 is definitely significant to me. I'm going to tell you that much. Kind of like the year I was born. And yeah, beautiful. Anywho, visualize, and this is number 54. 54. Somebody may be 54. All right, and it says, if you hear the noise in the background, that's Mikey licking up the whole dog bowl of water. Why you gotta be so loud? Sorry, pardon. I'm absolutely distracted. I don't even think they have that much water in the bowl. Good Lord. All right. Oh, visualize. Come on, get to it. When we, excuse me, when we develop our abilities to visualize, we can manifest maximum influence on our experience of reality. Number 54. Yeah. If you can see it for yourself, it can be done. And the more you see for yourself and actually put forth the effort to manifesting it or bringing, I guess he wants us to know he's right there or something. I don't know. Mikey, sit down. I mean, I really felt my like the house shape. This dude is big. Anywho, y'all will see him. He'll make his cameo. Anywho, let's see. Number 54. If you can see it for yourself, it can be done. It can happen. I just had to bring myself back to it because Mikey is distracting me with the noise. All right, so go deeper. And we have this number 80. And it says, expressing the deeper meanings in life while staying attuned to childlike wonder. The pure heart. The pure heart energy. That's the righteous energy. Pure heart energy. Pure heart, clean hands energy. Like a child, or childlike wonder. Right? That curiosity, because we have curiosity here too. Curious like a child. Okay, I can see it. All right. Again, expressing the deeper meanings in life. Go deeper. While staying attuned to childlike wonder is at the heart of all great art. That creativity, number 80. Imagine doing what you love and getting paid for it. It's not really a job. I love it. I can't wait till I get to that point. I wish that for all of us, that we tap into our gifts that God has given us, because each one of us have something, and we are tuned, uh, like balance ourselves out with those beautiful gifts and appreciate and value them and allow them to grow us in, yeah, a multitude of ways. I cannot wait to see the fruits of my labor. It's coming. It's definitely coming, and eventually I'm gonna let y'all see my store that I have. That I can't wait. My soaps and all of that wonderful stuff that I'll have available for you folks to buy. I'll have my I make shampoos and conditioners. I make setting lotions for natural hair. Everything I have is for natural hair. Not biased, but I have natural hair, so yeah, and all my children have natural hair, and we're sticking with it. So eventually I may open up into doing other things, other lines, but for now we're gonna stick with what I know. All right. um I have my lotions and my body washes, and again, soaps and creams and pain ointments, natural pain ointments. um I have supplements as far as vitamins and things like that. um yeah, and those of you know, if you don't know, I have done pharmacy for like 12 years, so I kind of got into, herbal and holistic medications and things like that, and been into that for quite some time. So I'm actually, making use of it now. And also, to promote my other channel, I have also the Vibes with Royal. Make sure you all tap into that channel as well. We want to make that one at least 17 subscribers. Make it even. Gotta make it even, balance it out. All right. So, all right, let's get back into the reading. Go deeper. All right. So we have the next one was distractions. And distractions says, and that's number 56, it says, when you are trying to solve a problem, we will often be tested by distractions. Absolutely, especially when, again, you are being called to walk a certain path, and or um just on a path to more, right? So growing greater, evolving into the best version of you. When you are going into that arena of life, there's all sorts of darts and inconveniences and all kinds of things that's going to be thrown your way, that you have to bob and weave, baby. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. That's it. Get out the way. I say get out the streets and let the rats eat. I'm just saying. Because guess what? All of that's all of them distractions, all that stuff gonna be there. People, places, and things, all that stuff is gonna be there when you what is gonna always be there. Yeah, so learn how to set your boundaries, and you know again, see the bigger picture. Know that that's a distraction. Know that's a hindrance, not just a distraction. A hindrance is keeping you or preventing you from moving forward or elevating in the manner in which you have come, right? Yeah, no more procrastination. We got to get this done. No more distractions, no more procrastination. Procrastination. See it for what it is, and adjust accordingly, or handle it accordingly, or it will handle you. Huh? Yeah, I'll say that. Spirit say we just need a little cooperation, and a little communication, and we're gonna be good. All is well. Oh, and it starts with the visualization. That's it. That's it. All right. My car's gonna move 50 times. Don't trip, because I have associations here. All right. Procrastination. Stop focusing. And I read that one. Stop. And that's number 7. Number 7 could be significant to somebody. And I told y'all 56. So this one says again, stop focusing on your problems and excuses. Take a small step. I'm sorry. Take a small step and do something constructive. Yeah, again, use those creative gifts and allow them babies to work for you. Right? And allow your gifts to make room for you. That's how you end up around these folks that assist in your elevation. Right? All right, recycle. Learn from the past and apply it to creating your vision of the future. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't learn, from the situation, the opportunity will continue to present itself until you do. So make sure we are learning from every test or every whatever it is that's sent to us amid our journey, whenever it comes, however it comes. Right? Because we don't want it to pop up at the most we don't want it to pop up at the worst time. That's what it does. If we don't learn from it, it's sure to pop up again. Right? They say put the dog to rest. Go on and put it to rest. That's it. It's time. All right, so we have timing here, number 73. It says, if you are in the creative flow, and this is beautiful because creative is here. The speaking of creative and creativity is here quite often. You might be a Leo or a fire sign. Those are the creative um, signs, right? Or element. Say timing. It says, if you are in the creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. Absolutely. As you should, especially with getting this heads up. You probably somewhere, somehow, you felt it in your spirit that there was a change coming, or a change necessary, a necessary change, an inevitable change. Because you can't visualize these things for yourself without actually making the necessary steps, ordered steps, strategic steps. Right? You have to want it. Some of it is handed to us. It is, but some of us have to want it, to appreciate it and value it too. Right? Imagine, yeah, that's how you appreciate it. Wanting it for yourself. All right, curiosity. Be spontaneous, wonder. Wait, hold up. Be spontaneous, wonder. That's that childlike energy that we talked about earlier. Move forward, look ahead, and stretch above your present circumstances. Number 9. Yeah, see, go deeper. No more procrastination. We're not accepting the distractions anymore. And if we're gonna entertain and choose to be around certain people, places, and things, certain energy, why not be around those who are again like minded, who are um, you don't have to do much. You're not trying to outdo the next person, or you're not. It's not a competition. Everybody's there to do the very same thing, and that's grow. Again, recycling each other's energy, like feeding off of each other. A lot of reciprocity going on around you. That's the energy spirit is um asking for you to um seek and or appreciate, value, find some value in it. Right. Communication. Number 31, the clarity, interactivity, and timing is of communication is critical. Yeah. And cooperation. I read that one. That was number 25. Yeah, this is definitely a heads up. And a well needed message for sure. A well needed message. I kind of want to pull like two more. We're at insight here. See beyond appearances, masks, cliches, and cultural stereotypes to gain insight. Number 70, right? Like seeing past all those distractions, procrastinations, all those things that were stopping you, those hindrances, right? You didn't have people around you that was like, say, this not your place. What are you doing here? It's not. You can tell you have, you know, something else for you. Like, why you don't even fit in? Why are you trying to fit in this situation? This isn't for you, right? And you know in the back of your mind it's not for you because, I mean, at one point you had a dream. You thought about things. You had ambitions. You had goals. You had aspirations, strong desires. You saw more and better for yourself, but you possibly allowed, again, these distractions allowed your circumstances, your situation to pull you into, you know, this energy here. And so instead of recycling energy from positive people, you have been sitting in the festering in, yeah, garbage, recycling garbage, basura. Hmm? I'm just saying. And this is a transformation. This ain't no contest. Look, a contest came out. Look, a contest came out. I said we're not in no competition. When you're around your like-minded folk, it ain't no competition. So when you around people who aren't sure of themselves, and when you're in the back of your mind, you know in your heart, this ain't your place. You just settle for this. You just settle for this energy. You settle for the situation. You can see it for yourself. It can be done. Insight transformation. Lord, all we need is your cooperation and a little bit of communication. What? Mm. Being in the competition, that's all. That's distractions and procrast. All of that in itself. All right, and being around the wrong people, who's not again bringing out the best in you as you are doing the same with them. That's decent. That's decent. No competition. Be yourself fully, and you are with. I'm sorry. Be yourself fully, and you are without compare. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God, I'm burping and I ain't even drinking nothing. A true winner of the only contest that matters. You, 74. This what competition? Competition with who? Everybody in this room. Imagine being in a room where everybody agree. Ooh, again, allowing your gift to make room for you. That's what the scriptures say. God is blessing you with gifts and allowing those gifts to make room for you. Imagine they opening doors for you. They setting up the scene. God, He's setting up the scene, setting it up for you before you even fathom you deserve to be there. Lord, transformation central. That's deep. All right, so this is number 44. Ooh, 44. I like it. All right, and it says, allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, and compassion. Look at that, yo. Y'all think it's a game? It's not a game for me. I promise it's not a game for me. It's not a game for me. It's not a game. Promise it's not a game. All right, yep. Contest. Yep. Be yourself, and that was number 74. Number 70, number 44, number 74. Number 9 is here too. That was curiosity. Yep. I'm just saying. It don't get any like simpler than that. That was like the simple version, like layman terms. Early in the doors, we spoke about success and the transformation, the one you doing away with the distractions and the procrastination, choosing more for yourself and wanting more for yourself and actually going to get it for yourself brings exactly what this first card speaks about: success. Please enter the realm of transformation. Change. Change is good. Change is hard. I get it. But change is good. Ultimately, you see why it was necessary. If you endure to the end, I'll say that. Most of us give up before we actually see where the change is beneficial, can be beneficial. All right. We don't even get to see the unfolding of the beauty that comes behind it. All right. All right. So this one says Stellar Gateway activation, and it says infinite potential manifestation vortex. There we go. With the visualize, manifest, see it for yourself, and it shall be. Please, yes. Do yourself a great service, please. Yes. Don't deny yourself. Denying yourself is like denying the Most High. People don't realize that. All right, so this one says seraphims. That's the angels, y'all. The angels. Angels. All right, so this one says, all right, seraphims gateway. Oh, Jesus, Lord, this one is light. All right, it says voice activation. Angelic atonement. I'm sorry, attunement. Divine support. That's the same people that we were talking about, those like-minded folks. Yeah, that's them. That's them, your support team, your divine support. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. Like the blessings. The blessings. The blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Every time I turn around, blessings, blessings. Every time I turn around. favor of the Lord. I can't remember. In my hands, I have more than enough. Surely goodness and mercy shall. I can't remember. I'm gonna put it on when I get off here. All right. So this one says inner earth, and it says base chakra, strength and security, laying foundation. Yeah, yeah. That's what has to happen in order for the greatest of success. You can't build a castle on quicksand. You know, we can't build. It just can't happen. Not on quicksand. Gotta be stable. Have to have stability. No building castles on quicksand. It'll never work. It'll never work. All right, so this one says crown chakra upgrade. Ooh, niceness. Come on, beer. All right, this one says divine connection. Come on, let's talk about it. Divine connection, holy experiences. I like it. Miraculous energy. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard the plans that God had for you. But again, like your spirit team, your support team is like, yeah, they showing up. They are showing up. Beautiful. White might be your color. You might be going through a phase of wearing all white. I know I'm going through this thing where I sleep on all white. So I understand. All right, so Temple of Truth. And this one says throat chakra. And then we have something about voice activation here. Yeah. All right. See something, say something, speak up. You know this energy you've been sitting in is not providing your best potential. It's not enhancing who you are. Right? So we have to do more. All right, throat chakra. Authenticity, self-expression. Temple of truth. And I talked about the truth when we talk about the truth. Lead with truth. You can't lose. Lead with love. We can't lose. Lead with righteousness. Pure heart, clean hands. You can't lose. Yeah, that's a recipe for success. Can I get one more, please? 45016. Favor of the Lord rest upon me. In my hands, I have more than enough. All right, so this one says higher heart activation. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. It says dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. And so maybe somebody has some healing to do in order to move themselves outside of this energy or know that they're not worthy or even worthy of this energy, right? Sometimes we sit in energy or accept things or put ourselves in places where we don't belong because we aren't feeling our best. So we aren't, we're broken or we're healed. We're, hurt because of something and have yet to choose to heal behind that something. Because typically we accept less because we aren't healed, because we are broken. We accept a lot less than we would normally if we were healed, if we were in a better frame of mind, moving differently, right? Communicating with better people, people that's gonna keep us um, in the arena of being around people who are again designed to be there and who are willing to pull again the best out of you as you are for them. Because again, I won't say it's one sided. I can't ever say it's one sided, because when you again are around people that are like minded, it's never again a competition. It's never a one sided thing unless that person is here for other things. Unless it's not their true agenda and they're masking and there's some other stuff going on, but it won't be there for long. I'll just say that those spiritual folks, they'll pinpoint exactly who is the off one, and they'll be exiled. Trust me, they'll be exiled. They'll have to go. They'll have to go. One more. Wait, did I read this one? Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. Mhm. That leading by example, leading with love, showing others how to. Because it's such a hard thing nowadays. People, when you lead with love, people think you're weak. You know, people think you're weak. They do. They take your kindness for weakness. They take you being loving for other things, and that's unfortunate. Because a lot of people be too short to take a short, thinking that. You know what I mean? They really do. Too bad, so sad for them. All right, let's move forward. I kind of wanted to touch them over there. Look, intuition. Number 27, insight. We had insight that came out here already. And that's basically another way of saying intuition. All right. Oh, look, insight is right here. I'm tripping. I thought I put it over here. All right. Forgiveness, number 20. We have 27 and 20. Favor of the Lord. Communication again. Y'all see that? You see communication came out again? Oh, that is it. And look, communication is right there. Y'all see number 14 and number 31. I'm going to just go on and put it right there. Because I told y'all this is not a game for me. This is not a game. And people, I know it. I've heard it called taboo and all these other things. But those who don't understand, they'll shun it. Right? They do not understand. They are not in tune with who they are. And like I said, we were spiritual. We were spirits, souls before we were these vessels. So yeah, they will never remove that from me again. That's what we forgot. We forgot that we are spirits inside of these vessels. Yeah, we forget that. I'll never forget it. And if I have something to do with it, y'all won't either. All right, let's go. Let's go. I made me some hot chocolate. Why curiosity came out again? That's it. I'm not. Well, that's it. Awareness is at the very bottom. That's deep. Communication came out again. Union came out. That was the first card that came out originally when I started shuffling these, and I put it back in the thing. Union, and union could mean with a person, a significant other, but I'm seeing that it is your spirit team, your divine support. All right, that is your divine support. So awareness is this whole meeting, us coming together and um, bringing awareness to our circumstances and again our what's available to us, our resources, not just our circumstances, but what to combat what we have in our grasp or within our grasp to combat um, if any at all anything that is hindering us or stopping us or again preventing us from growing in the manner in which we are desiring or visualizing for ourselves. So curiosity came out again, communication came out again. And we also have forgiveness. It could be forgiveness to this circle, to this energy that you are around, and forgiveness to yourself with for accepting, you know, less, right? And some people say less is best. Well, it that applies to certain situations, you know, not it's not across the board all around the board kind of situation. Where it applies, and that's it. You can't make it apply to something that it's not. But yeah, wow, curiosity is hit twice. Awareness, number 11, and it says, all right, I might have to take off the glasses for these. It says the energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of of a multidimensional world so that we create, there we go with the word create again, create a reality that we truly choose. That's right, that transformation, because transformation only comes when you choose it. Now, you can, again, we can be forced into it. You can be forced to it, but it's nothing like actually seeing it come in, seeing what needs to happen and actually doing it, making adjustments accordingly. Because when it catches you off guard, you don't have much of a grounding. You know what I mean? Sometimes it take knock the ground from underneath you, or take the wind from you, knock the wind out you. Never saw it coming kind of action. But so if you take the initiative to actually, face the transformation of the challenge head on, making yourself aware of what's happening, your surroundings, and knowing that, again, this is not your end all be all, and so things need to change, right? And deciding to make that change instead of allowing life to, create the change for you. You deciding to say, hey, why am I here? I hate it here. Yeah, it's time to go. This is not my end all be all. Time to kick rocks. All right. And Spirit said, all we need is we need a little cooperation, a little communication, knowing we just wanted to know you knew. We wanted to know you knew that you deserved more, um that you've been settling for less. Right. And leading with love, that's also starting with you. You can't love and appreciate anyone else if you don't do that with yourself. You don't know that you're worthy of more, better, greater. You're like the little kid that don't have any money, but watch the other little kids get candy every day, all day. They can buy their candy and you can't get any. That's and not being able to appreciate a piece of candy yourself because you actually deserve a piece too, right? Knowing you deserve a piece. But some healing have to be done. And that might be why Go Deeper is here too. If you don't learn from a situation is going to continue to present itself. Some healing has to be done in order for you to break off into this newness that your success requires. And it starts again with loving yourself, forgiving yourself, and doing some healing, right? Letting go of the distractions, seeing the bigger picture. No more procrastination, and no more recycling old, dusty, decrepit, stale, stank energy, right? Again, we're growing with grace. Huh? I like it. I told y'all I'm little Johnny Cochran's little sister. You know, he's don't quit, you must have quit. I mean, I'm sorry, if you don't fit, you must have quit. Yeah, that's me. Okay. Funny enough, I actually met him before. I met him at juvenile court in New Orleans. I used to work for juvenile court some years ago. This had to be in the early 2000s ish, right before I moved into pharmacy, actually. Right before I got into pharmacy. Yep. Anywho's, we have number 24, Grace, and it says, I am definitely taking off the glasses for this, y'all. It says, the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves. I love it. All right, a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. Imagine that, bringing it into a balance, Again, to leading by example, just imagine the lives you're going to change by changing your life, by accepting this transformation for yourself. Knowing what needs to be done, seeing what needs to be done, and actually doing it. Again, no more distractions and no more procrastination, because that's all that's been taking. It's taken way too much from you for too long. It's time to, if you want the thing that you seek, the thing that you're curious about, that you want, that you long for, then okay, ultimately you have to see again what needs to be done and do it. Not just see it, but do it. Right? We can see it for ourselves all day, but if you don't do nothing to get it, it'll never be done. All right. Communication again. And it says, and this is number 14, it says, the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. I love this kind of energy right here. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our hearts. You see how it's just beautiful. It's not a coincidence. It's just beautiful. All right. Let's see, through our hearts, the center of, oh my God. Yo, it reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our hearts, through the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. And it's funny because I actually talked about the whole balance thing, and oh my God, I just love how it happens like this. Number 14. This is, oh my God, communication. It really doesn't get any better than this. If they couldn't tell me that, nobody couldn't tell me about my connection with the Most High. You know what I mean? Again, I prayed and I fasted about this in a many. It wasn't one or two. It was a many nights and many days. I prayed and waited for my answer. Patiently waited for my answer. Right. All right. So intuition, another name for discernment, insight. Right. And this is number 27. It says the energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive subtle changes. Oh my God, that says language. Sorry, it doesn't say changes, but it could apply, huh? All right. So, subtle changes or language of the realms beyond the three-dimensional reality. I'm just saying, subtle changes. It it surely applies somewhere, you know. But yeah, that's deep. Pardon-moi. Number 20, forgiveness. Hopefully you all can see it up there. And it's not much of a glare because, yeah, these are some really shiny ones here. And this one says, the energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. That's right. We can dispose of those things once we heal correctly from things that we've been holding on to, that we, yeah, really not, again, privy of letting go, because, you know, ties and loyalty and all kinds of other stuff will keep you tied to things that you should have let go a long time ago, right? Not healing, doing the correct healing. But make sure you're doing the work, please. You'll do yourself a disservice not actually doing the work. Don't play with yourself. Don't play with your journey. Don't play with um these creative endeavors, these gifts and things like that that God is offering you. I'm sorry, my eyes are itchy. Could think my allergies, but it's not really allergies. I sneezed a couple times earlier, right before I came on. It's weird. But nonetheless, we have conception here, number 16. And it says the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin. That's deep. Go deeper. The place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. And it's funny because awareness is out here, and we're speaking about the whole focused energy, no procrastination, no distractions, because we've allowed that to take way too much more, may take way too much time as it is, and we're not going to allow it to take a second more, right? That's why God is allowing you to see the bigger picture, giving you a little bit more awareness so that you can maneuver properly, right? And in order to do that, you have to see it. You have to see that there's a problem, that there's an issue, to correct the issue, right? If you think that there's nothing there, if you can't see that there's an issue, identify the issue. There you go with the lap in the water. You can't identify the issue, you can't rectify the issue, right? All right, so we are here now. Curiosity again, number 15. That's what I'm talking about. Excuse me. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. And we've been talking about growth and evolution since the reading started. Oh wait, I got one more union here. And again, that is the connection between um you and your divine support, this energy that, again, you've been longing for, and God is literally ushering you into that. That is number 44 too. Number 44 came out twice, didn't it? 44 is, look, I just picked the card up and there you go. Transformation. I said, didn't it come out twice and pick this one up and there you go. Pop. Number 44. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, so this one says the energy of union activates our ability to unite our outer and inner, that balance we talked about, our outer and inner aspects towards a state of wholeness, balance, oneness, togetherness. Yes, that's the ultimate goal. People don't realize in the spiritual walk that's what you're seeking, balance. You know, not just, I mean, not just the spiritual aspect of it, God and you you being one with God, and you know what I mean, him, you being in this image, and you knowing who you are, those types of things. It is deep, and spirit wants you to go as deep as it goes to find who it is that you are designed to be. You have so much potential, and yeah, be creative with it and do something with it. Change you, change the world, and yeah, that's again the end all be all. You change you, you change the world. All right, so let's get to something else. What other thing I wanna go to? Hold on, y'all. Un momento, por favor. All right. Never wanna let you go. I wanna hold you on forever. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know who sang that one. Energy Healer number 73-ish. And it says number 73. All right. It says your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. Imagine that. We just was talking about heal the hurt, heal what? So we can come out of this recycled, dirty, trashy energy and move into some divine love and light, righteousness and truth. Oh, I'll take that any day over filth. And guess what? You can appreciate the filth and allow it to again move you into where you're intended, where your potential grows, where you evolve into the better you. Yeah, I'm going for that. I'm going for that. Look, spiritual gifts. What? Think it's a game. Think it's a game. It's not. It is not number 8. All right, so again, energy healer, your natural abilities to heal yourself and others, change you, heal you, heal the world, change you, change the world. You see how that go? Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Only if you are willing to see it, right? All right, so spiritual gifts, it says, um, you are in the process of developing and fine tuning your spiritual gifts. Imagine that. Yeah, and I said be creative with it. Told you. Second that notion. Spirit. Holy Spirit. All right, universal mind, number 47. You are about to receive the solution to your problems and or concerns. See what I'm saying? It's easier than you think. All one has to do is identify, be aware, identify that there's an issue, and move accordingly. Do handle your business. Heavenly help us. That's what that was. So if it come out, y'all, it's supposed to be here. That's that divine support. Spirit saying we got you in the spiritual world. In the spiritual realm. We have you in the physical realm. Yes, love. We got it covered. All corners covered. While you are walking on this mission right here, as you have accepted this transformation, knowing that it needs to be done and actually doing it, right? Because if you want what you see for yourself, again, you want the success that's in the door. Spirit is saying, look, success, all you gotta do is visualize it. Go deeper. It's not surface level. It's not nothing surface level. You gotta go deep. Everything easy. I'm sorry, everything easy ain't worth it. Sometimes you gotta go deep. And it take a little time. This ain't nothing to rush. This something that's gonna better you. Anything worth something takes time. You know, it took a time for you to get in this situation. Now you gotta take a little time to work yourself out of it. Because again, it's not your end all be all. Transformation is on the horizon. Change is on the horizon. Better is on the horizon. Look, change, a new environment. Look, generosity again, because they talked about generosity in one of these cards too, number 77. Yeah, it's something to be rejoicing about, very happy about, very thankful about, right? It may look like a ball of confusion now, and it might even hurt by resurfacing energy that you thought was that you hid, didn't heal. Hiding it isn't healing it, right? Pretending it's not there isn't healing it. Avoiding it isn't healing it. You know, Universal Minds, number 47. I think that's the second number 47 came out. You're about to receive the solution to your problems and concerns. Number 26, rejoicing, something to be very happy about. This success that comes after, again, visualizing it for yourself and actually going for it, right? All right, so number 26, it says, you have learned how to make the most out of life. hmm And and crazy enough, you found time to even rejoice in that energy, making the most out of what it was that you believe was for you, that you accepted for you. You found appreciation and value there. And Spirit is saying, hey, if you can find appreciation in that, right? Surely you can find value and or appreciation in what's to come. Right? All we have to do is change our mind. It's gonna change our world. Change our mind, change our world, baby. Apply the language and the footsteps to the scenario, and yeah, it's a foolproof win. It's a foolproof win for you, Stank. I'm just saying. Number 69. 59, I'm sorry, we got 79 and 69 here. So that could be significant to somebody. We got a lot of numbers here. 47, 73. I'm trying to call them all. I can't remember if I called them all out, y'all. It's a lot. Jeez. All right, 69. Now is a good time to clear and clean the declutter from your environment. Yeah. It's time to make moves. Hmm? Pretty woman walking down the street. Time to make moves. Spirit said we're not gonna have you in the gutter all your life. Okay, we see you in your little heart. You just want some more than what you. Yeah, we gotta do something. Make you aware that you deserve more and show you um according to what God has for you or what God has for us. Because again, I'm not exempt. All right. So when I say us, that's what I mean by that. All right, this is number 77. This is another sync number 777. 77 or 7 maybe your number. All right, so this one says, "Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed now." And I tell you, all we need is love. Loving your neighbor, loving yourself, loving your neighbor as yourself, loving your spouse, your family, genuine, truthful, authentic love. Just love with no terms and conditions. Um, and I won't even say unconditional love because if I, as I explained before, unconditional love is only provided by the Most High God. And yeah, folks can't give me unconditional love. You either, for that matter. Um, yeah, when times get rough or times get real, you see how conditional folks' love can be, and yeah, that goes right out the head, uh, right out the door. Yep, I like reality. I like truth. I like reality. I like truth. I can value it. I can appreciate it. You know what I mean? So because I live in my truth, I don't mind sharing it, right? I don't mind being transparent, vulnerable in certain situations because nobody can hold nothing over my head if I'm able to express my my flaws, my victories, my losses, whatever it is that some people deem unshareable, right? I don't mind sharing because yeah, nobody can make nor break me, and that's the sweetest part about the life I live. The only person that can discipline me and or make or break me is my creator. That's it. All right, so that's it. Let's move on. All right, let's move on. Where was I going? To these little sweethearts right here. Hope you all are enjoying the reading thus far. I'm still recording up top. Yay! This is the trial run for 2 videos, and then I'm gonna also have, because YouTube, it's funny enough because they didn't give me this option before, and I'm sure things have changed since then, but they didn't give me the option before of actually recording 2 different ways on YouTube at the same time. So I'm going to figure out how to do that, and I'm also going to have another angle with my computer and my camera here. All right, so yeah, be looking forward to that. I'm more than likely going to change my setup for where I'm reading. I'm probably going to start doing that in my workspace in my little store over there on the side of my house. And this area is probably going to be for the Vibes with Royal, my podcasting and interviewing and things like that, because his room is actually set up for that that type of presence. All right. So we have stop caring about what they think or what others think. This is your life to love and live. Imagine that. Spirit is telling you loyalty to what? Your circle, your circumstances, your situation that you know it's not for you. It never was for you. But you found comfort there. When we get comfortable, there's no room for change. When we get comfortable, yeah, we can't see it. But there's a problem. We can't take ourselves outside of the picture and see the bigger picture. All right, give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. All right, so all right, this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. Yeah, see, it's really nothing to be stressful for. Again, I know it's kind of hard, pulling the band-aid off of old wounds. So again, these are things that you didn't heal. That's why it's hard to remove the bandage from it, because it's lightly still bleeding under the scab. You know what I mean? So you have to pull all of that back to heal it, and you got the wherewithal to do it. You have what's in you to do it. the resources to do just that. Spirit said you can heal you and yourself. I'm sorry, heal you and others. Heal yourself, you and you. But heal yourself and others too. Right? Allow your gift to make room for you. That's how one would do that. Right? Can I get one or two more, please? Stop caring about what they think. They, imagine that. They gotta live their life as you live yours. All right. All right. That is a recap on that. Let me see. We have prioritized self healing right now. You see it? Let me let you see it. Let me let you see it. Prioritize self healing right now. That's what I smell like a steak cooking or something. This is crazy. All right, prioritize self healing right now. Put your needs above others for once, right? Who cares what they think, right? As long as you were stuck down at the bottom with them and you didn't go any further than they did or what they expected for you. But again, behind it all, you know that this isn't, you know, where you're supposed to be. This energy, it taught you some things, you know, you allowed it to teach you some things. But again, this isn't your forever. This situation over here isn't your forever. All right. And when I say leading, when Spirit is saying leading with love, you cannot lose. That goes with every aspect of life concerning you, concerning your family, concerning whatever situation um, you may that may arise in your life, and you may come against. I'm sorry, that may come against you. It can be you come against, but some most times, you know, for people like us, folks, energy choose us to come against. Right? It's not chosen. Some of us will fold them. You know, we'll walk away before we choose to walk in head first to, you know, confront a situation. You know, and I get it, knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. But sometimes it's okay. It's good to stand up for yourself. That throat chakra thing. It's good to stand up for yourself. No, this is not where I'm supposed to be. I gotta go. I gotta go. I've wasted way too much of my time here. Yeah, I was supposed to be once you get it, you can't you know you can't get the time back, but you can't unsee the success, or you can't unsee what's potentially waiting for you. You know. All right. Again, prioritize self healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Come on. Self healing takes time. Did we talk about that? Patience, the patience, we talked about that. And a lot of self love. Lord, let's talk about it. Remember, open wounds don't heal. Lord, if I just was talking about the wound and the band-aid and just ripping off the thing and here we go. Look, yo, this is insane. This is insane. Let's close it up right now. We didn't settle enough. We didn't say enough. Look, Lord, imagine Spirit is giving you the insight as to whether or not, I mean, you could do this for yourself, and then just imagine being able to do this for you and blessing again others with that healing energy that you radiate. All right, so again, prioritize self healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. I have to read it again, y'all, because I'm in disbelief. Not really so much, but God wows me. I just want y'all to know He has me in awe all the time. All right, so it's time to focus on you. You know what we've been talking about, the focus, no procrastination, and no more distractions, right? Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need you need in order to feel happier, better, and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. Patience. Yes. Patience, grasshopper. Yes. Patience. Things are going to be turning into your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. And I say, imagine like inspiring these folks after you made this change, even inspiring these folks that didn't see anything better for themselves. You changed you, and you help change them. They see you making a change, and they want it for themselves now. That's a beautiful thing. Change you, change the world. All right. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. Look at that. Look at success. Visualize it and go for it. All right. Just amazing. Amazing. Amazing grace. All right. All right. So again, stop caring what other people think. This is your life to love and to live. Yeah. And appreciate and value. I'm gonna add that to it. Pardon me. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life changing blessings your way. Ooh, that life changing thing. And the miracles we talked about, like eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. The plans and the blessings God have for you, for us. Let's see. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. That someone is you, mi amor. It is you. Just to let you know. Just to let you know, just in case you were wondering, it's you. The person that's in need of love, your love, is you, Stink Butt. Is you. All right. We're gonna put our focus into that. We're gonna be a little selfish, right? It's okay to be a little selfish. It's okay just to be a little selfish. Once you have learned to have mastered loving you, then you are equipped to love someone else, right? So this isn't speaking about someone else, but well, that someone else is you. I'll just say that. We're gonna leave it there and move on. We don't have to read too much into that. It's you. Yeah, it's you. All right. We're gonna love you, us. Yeah. People love us according to how we love ourselves. We teach people how to love us by way of how we love ourselves. So make sure you are aware of that and are making the necessary changes to love you more. Self love, as the card spoke about earlier. Self love is the greatest love. All right. All right. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe and let it go. Yeah, guilt because you feel loyal and obligated to stay in this scenario when in fact it's going to be a domino effect. Once you a ripple effect. Again, once you change what you need to change and do what it is you need to do moving forward and becoming successful in this change, and people seeing you it being beneficial and you becoming successful in this change, it's going to create some. You're going to turn heads. You're going to create some change in a lot of folks' lives, and yeah, and so shall it be. That's it, right? Look, there we go. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Love yourself more by saying no to the things that feel draining. Bye-bye. As we just were saying, guilt is a normal feeling. This all came out behind each other. Ja, this is crazy. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe and let it go. As the next card says, love yourself more by saying no to the things that are draining you, even the things that you have been loyal to and been comfortable around, made you feel like, you know. No. It's time to say no. It's time. There's a time and a place and a season and a reason for everything. And let it be just so. That's it. Love yourself more by saying no to the things that feel draining and burdening and hindering for you. Say no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self love. Hey, that's so. It's okay to be selfish sometimes, especially when I have to love me back to life, right? When I obviously allow life and the world and people, places, and things to like rearrange and or beat down or make me feel less than what it is that I actually deserve. I am worthy of, right? Just because you accepted this at some point or you had this in your life, found comfort in this arena of your life at some point don't mean that that is again your end all be all. There's so much more, so much more if we want it, right? Again, if we can see it for ourselves, it can be done. And in order for it to be done, there's action that is required. And yeah, we gotta go with the move. We gotta go with the move, right? We can't want it, see what needs to be done, and just allow it to slip through our fingers by not actually, taking the necessary steps, right? And sometimes taking a necessary step means taking a step back, right? Becoming aware and pinpointing the issue and correcting it, right? Seeing it and correcting it. All right. On to the next. Oh, snap. Okay, right. Got one more dip after this, y'all. And we're good to go. Hope you like what you did here tonight. Hope it touched home or hit home with somebody. Again, please like and subscribe. Um, I value your time. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am definitely going to attempt to come on a lot more. I just was trying to figure out my whole setup and as to what I was going to do. But I absolutely wanted to come on and touch bases with y'all today. So y'all, with Royal with the vibes, it's gonna be something. I have a feeling it's gonna when it take off, it's gonna take off and do some amazing things. Um, yeah, I can't wait. I definitely can't wait. I don't want to spoil it and you put too much information out. Folks be watching and they'll throw some wrenches in your plan. That's why you're supposed to let them see the moves, not tell them about it. But I do want to make you all aware, just to be looking out for the Vibes with Royal. All right, make sure you go like and subscribe. I'm also on Instagram as Royal Intuitive Guide, and I am also on there as the official Royal Vibes. So if you want to take part in those two channels, you can definitely do so. And I'm also on Facebook as Royal Vibes and Royal, Royal. So go ahead if you want to tap into those channels, please do so by all means. All right. So at the very bottom of the deck, we have unity and we also have union out here. Right? Remember when union came out? Union. All right. Unity. And this says, today, I bring my attention into the present moment, as you should. That is the way that you will be able to see accordingly. Absolutely. Where I become one with my inner light as I make this conscious connection, I find myself centered in my heart and begin to glow with my own divinity. Union, isn't that something serious? I just mentioned that. Union with my inner light provides me with a wise and stable base. Oh, did I talk about that? Not building on quicksand, stability. That's what we're looking for. Strength and stability. Stable base. It says stable base. Just to remind you, that's what we're looking for. That's it. All right, and it says a wise and stable base from which I can now live every day of my life. hmm And I'm free. I'll see what that fits in if I have to read it. All right, so it says, I have faith in life, right? I have faith in life, and it says, today I give myself to life. I live in the here and now, in the moment, like that card just spoke about, in the moment, the here and now, without concerns for my tomorrow. And it's a beautiful way to look at it because especially if God is already giving you the heads up, you ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta trip. You know it's coming. You know you can keep both feet planted on the ground and deal with life as it comes. And knowing that you have all the resources to deal with it, yeah, makes it so much easier to do, right? So today I give myself to life. I live in the here and now without concerns for tomorrow because God is always near and dear and will never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever let me fall. My faith surrounds me with light. hmm Absolutely. No matter the circumstances, I let go, having faith that life will always provide what is most beneficial for my soul. Told you, beneficial. We talked about that. Yeah, definitely beneficial. And ultimately, you will see in the end that it was all worth the transformation, all worth the thought, right? Because it started with a thought. All right, all right, all right. All right, dance to the rhythm of life. Today I find a joy in my heart. I lighten my life by releasing what I no longer need. Hmm I align myself that balance we talked about. All right, that balance 222 might be your number. All right. I I align myself with who I am and gently acknowledge who I am not. Absolutely, because we know now we are worth this, and never, never, never was worth that. But you needed that to bring you here. So I get why they say you if you didn't have the bad, you can never appreciate the good. So that you know that was a little balance there, and it needed to have happened to again usher you into this energy here of value and appreciation. Yeah, appreciating life and life abundantly. Huh? With you in it, those two things, life and abundance, and connected to you. It's a beautiful thing. All right, today I find a joy in my heart. I lighten my life by releasing what I no longer need. I align myself with who I am and gently acknowledge who I am not. I am grateful for what I possess and I am at peace with what I do not. I appreciate and accept my life as it is. I live accordingly to the will of the Most High God. And this way I dance with life and see the magic of love bloom and blossom. As we also mentioned, the blooming of your yeah, amazing success. Yeah, be looking out for it. A life near you. That's it. All right, the inner chemist. All right, all right. Like an alchemist, I say a chemist, but it's alchemist. Sorry, y'all. The inner alchemist. Mhm. Like an alchemist, I possess all the power I need to build a life of joy and of harmony. Today, through my positive thoughts, words, and deeds, I create my own light. Yes. I understand that I can use the inner magic of intention to transform myself in the same way an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Today, I create happiness. All right, creator. Well, you better do some creating. No havoc now. Create all that is good. Yes, all that is good. Yeah, and you're gonna reap all that is good. Yeah, you send out all that is good, it will come back to you. Yep. Beneficial for my soul. Read that one, and I read Unity. Excuse me. And so we're gonna read I Am Free. Today I find the veil of my ego has lifted, and a vision of my new life has appeared. All right. It says now I am focused on my inner growth, my evolution. That's right. Those goals, aspirations, strong desires. Let's get it. I listen only to the voice of my heart and remain steadfast in the energy of love that I find there. Imagine we're ending the reading with such a card. I am now free of duality, fear, and judgment. Because who cares what they think? Okay. And yeah, fear is the killer, assassinator of destiny. So make sure we are um relieving ourselves of that spirit, along with any other thing that is cluttering our minds and our world, right? Um, I am now free of duality, fear, and judgment, and I move forward on my path to inner peace. Yeah, that inner, working on that inner, ultimately working on that outer. Because what's on the inside spills over into your world. You know, I told you at the most inconvenient times. Yeah, no explaining that, huh? It pops up out of nowhere. Try explaining that one, huh? When you could have just handled it, healed it, and moved on from it. Instead, we have allowed it to become a hindrance, and that's not what God wants for us. That's not what. Oh snap! That's not what's for us. I'll say that. Hey, I'm gonna take my nice hot bath. I'm gonna make me some hot chocolate and steam my face because I feel nasal. I don't like it. All right, so behold, I have taken your iniquity away from you, and I will clothe you with pure vestments. Zechariah 3:4. Right. No matter how it looks, no matter how it looks, and imagine you down in the dumps, down in this energy right here, and again, you can't even fathom, the insight of the what it is that the Most High sees for you, right? So it says, yeah, we got you. We're gonna show you. We're showing you how worthy you are of this success. You know how worthy you are of this change. All right. This one is. This one is. Truly I say unto you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a child shall not enter it. Mark 10:15. There you go. Pure heart, clean hands, righteousness, the childlike energy. We talked about that in two different cards on here, and there it is. And it came out in the scripture. And those who don't know, this is how I end each and every reading, and this is how I will always end each and every reading. Those three decks of cards, two decks before this, is the one, and those two before are the three decks I usually end the reading with. So when you see me pull those cards, you'll know exactly where we are in the reading. Okay. All right. Yeah. Truly I say unto you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a child in his heart, bro, right, shall not enter. Pure heart, clean hands, righteousness. That's what it is. That's what it all symbolizes. Yeah. Pure heart, clean hands, righteousness. It's a real thing. All right, so this one is, for the Lord is great. I'm sorry. The enemy trying to stop me from reading the scriptures. I haven't yawned this much the whole reading. Something serious. Really want y'all to sit in this energy. That's what they really want you to do. And mad that I'm even exposing and making you aware that some changes need to happen in order for you to actually get what your heart desires, what you've been visualizing for yourself. Okay, so for the love is, I'm sorry, for the Lord, which is love, huh? For the love, for the Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods. In his hands are the depths of the earth, the heights of the mountains are his also. So it says Psalms 95:3-4. For the Lord is great and a great King above all gods. In his hands all the depths of the earth, the heights of the mountains. Basically, when they could have just said that, they said are his also. But I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to rearrange nothing. Excuse me. Mark 1:15, it says, repent and believe in the gospel. Hmm. See where there is room for change and change. And never take yourself back to that energy again. You know what I mean? And those who are, aren't happy about what's happening or what's going on or what's happened in their life. You know what I mean? This is a formal way of actually, doing the necessary work to create the change order, hmm? The change of order. All right. So Abraham, believed the Lord, and he counted it to him as righteousness. Genesis 15:6. The verbiage is here, baby. Confirmation. Confirmation. I don't even know. All I can do is just lift my hands, because I'm telling you, I'll lift my shoulders, because I'm telling you, like, I'm in wow too. Like, I'm in awe too when these cards began falling out. You know, it blows me away. You know, it's not. God said, "There's not an ounce of dirt that's on you to make you feel that unclean where you aren't worthy to me. That I can't use you." God said, "You ain't that dirty where I can't use you. Where you can't be used. There's a place for everybody in the kingdom. Just know that." God said, I just gotta find a position for everybody, They got a place for you. We just gotta see what you're good at. What you could do. Huh? Know what you're good at, and yeah, you'll be pleased. Know yourself. Know thyself. Hmm? Love thyself. It's okay to be selfish a tad. You know what I mean? It's okay to do that. No caring what other folks say, because if they were in a position that you were in, they would jump at the opportunity. So yeah, it's time. It's time for you to definitely step out on faith and step out from underneath this hindrance, a whole bunch of hindrances, right? You definitely deserve more. All right, we deserve more. We deserve more. We deserve more. And we're going to get more by doing more, right? All right, so hope that helped y'all. Hope that helped. Tomorrow I'm going to probably come back on. I'm going to come on up until the time I go into school and do some videos and uploading and doing all this amazing stuff. I can't wait to actually see how everything's gonna work out. I have faith that yeah, some evolution and growing is about to be had over on this channel and my other channel and all the rest of the channels. Like everything, yeah, blessed and favored, abundant in every direction I turn. That's what it is. And I pray that also for you all that are watching. Anybody who runs across this channel or runs across this video, all right? So, anywho, be blessed, be amazing, be strength, be aware. Yeah, be you, be you. Don't just be. Until next time, peace and blessings. Yeah. Now, you know I gotta put the glasses on to see. Oh, wait. I was stunting, y'all. I was stunting. Can't, girl, that's ridiculous. I have the glasses on to see. That was my try run. Peace. Ridiculousness. Too, girl. Now, how do I end this? What is going on?